down because there is no black church here.
Like it or not, this teaching is demonic, it's heresy, and it causes bigger issues than what he's trying to present. Here's the issue that I'm having. Hold on one second. Of course, welcome back to Spiritual Ish. I'm the Prophet. This is your number one place for all things prophetic as relates to culture, Christ, church, and commentary. So let's go ahead and get right on into the stupidity, okay? So as you know, this is Phillip Mitchell, pastor of the 2819 Church here in Atlanta, Georgia. And this rhetoric is getting very exhausting. It's as if he's trying to prove something. There's this thing that with black people who suffer from identity issues, who have to kind of wave this flag as to show, two white people, hey, I'm one of the good blacks. I'm one of the safe blacks. You're good here. You're safe with me. Now I'm going to tell you this. I have no desire to make any white people, especially those who live in whiteness, feel safe with me. If you are not on the side of right, if you're not with change, if you're not with what is proper, I ain't rocking with you. So you'll never see me trying to wave this flag as if, oh, I'm a safe place, I'm a good old boy. I'm not interested, okay? Not at all. Now, the problem that I have with this rhetoric more than anything is that you are constantly berating and bashing black people, the black church. But let's first get into historical context about the black church. The black church exists because we were not allowed in white churches. Let's start there. Much like black colleges exist because we were not allowed in white spaces. So the black church does exist. The black church is necessary. The black church is a voice and a tool of the kingdom in the earth, whether you like it or not. Because the unfortunate reality is that it just baffles me that even if you talk about multi-generational churches or multicultural churches, you will see droves of black people to go sit up under a white pastor, but you will not see the latter. You will not see a drove of white people all sitting up under a black pastor. It's not happening. And he clearly has an identity issue. And so then I'm listening to him talk about, oh, this is not a black church. And then he goes on to kind of merit his belief system as, two of his sisters are married to white men. His first best friend was a white man. Y'all all have identity issues. Your entire family. You and your sisters. And because, again, we're dealing with someone who's not a foundational black American, and it's always those who come who are Caribbean or African, they have to because you don't understand historical context, and because you don't understand the plight of the black church, you're going to constantly demonize it because mental illness. Because I'm processing thoughts as I'm talking, and I'm like, this is getting worse and worse and worse. And of course, he's going to try to, belittle the black church and black spaces because he is a beneficiary of whiteness. He supported CK. He supports Trump in totality. He supports all. He's blackface for Christian nationalists because you believe all of the rhetoric that they say about black people, the black community, the black church, and then you get in your pulpit and you spew this stupidity. Now here's how you know it's not kingdom. Because you don't take the same energy for the other side of the aisle. And that's the issue that I'm having. Now I could get with you if you, and by get with you I mean I could empathize with your stupidity or your rhetoric if you had the same energy for the other side. But you don't talk about the castration of the black community. You don't talk about redlining. You don't talk about racism. You don't talk about, white leaders who are in these spaces who do not give black leadership an opportunity, even in their spaces. But you'll come and tell black people, you're off, you're wrong, you're nothing but a house nigga. That's all you are. And black people, especially dark-skinned men, have this complex that if they make white people feel safe, then when reward is handed out, we'll be the first in line and they'll trust you and you'll be the good old boy. That is demonic. Okay? And then for you to be a leader and you talking about this is God's church. No, it's not. No, it's not. Because your church is funded by Christian nationalists, by white people who do not believe that even you are sufficient to lead. Because here's the thing. You'll invite them to your spaces, but they're not going to invite you to theirs. Okay? Why has not your spiritual father, Rod Parsley, why hasn't he really put you on for real, for real? Why doesn't he bring you to all of his conferences? You're doing such a wonderful job here in Atlanta. All of your white counterparts that you chariot for and speak up for, why are they not inviting you to their spaces? I wonder why. Because you want to be a token black. And because you want to be accepted, because you really can't preach the gospel of Jesus Christ without preaching real justice. It's just like I'm not understanding. I'm not getting what you get out of this. The black church is necessary, and we exist today because we were put out, because we were not allowed in white spaces. And then y'all want to, ostracize, the black church is this, the black church is that. Let me tell you something. As a product of the black church, I am happy. I am glad about my experiences. Are they perfect? No. No space is perfect. But the word is balanced. The spirit is balanced. The teaching is balanced. The experience is balanced. The culture with family and love and care is balanced. Like, are you okay? Clearly you're not. And of course you have white people who run to you, go into my comments, run to his defense. You don't understand, you're taking that out of context. Just like y'all said everything with CK took out of context. This is your token black. If you want to push racism and stupidity and white rhetoric, this is a black person you can go to and feel safe. This space with spiritual-ish is not. Is not. Because, and the thing is, it's just like, why are you so hard-pressed about drawing a line about black churches? This is not it. If you're looking for a black church, this is not it. Here's what I want us to do. I want the church to bring back catechism. Because you people like this, y'all have not been properly trained in the word. And here's the problem. You are pushing what you believe to be a scripture. You know what I'm saying? What you believe to be unadulterated word. But then on top of that, you cannot say this is the unadulterated word without addressing the fallacies. And that is that a lot of the scriptures are political. And what's baffling to me is, again, you're pushing the rhetoric about black church, but you're not addressing the white church. Because it exists. But you're not addressing their leadership. You're not addressing their policies. You're not addressing the things they're pushing, even in the wake of white supremacy, even the more how they're pushing it. You said nothing to address it. When you come to black people, you dog us out and then talk about how we got to walk in love and we got to get